Among the many tirthas in India, there are a group of 8 Ganesha temples known as the Ashtavinayakas located in Maharashtra. They are considered as important pilgrimage sites, especially by the followers of the Ganapati sect. All the 8 Ganeshas are Swayambhu Murtis, that is naturally originated, and Jagrut as per the beliefs of the devotees. The temples were most likely built by the Peshwas of the Maratha Empire in the 18th century. The Peshwas considered Ganesha as their Kuldevta and were patrons of the Ashtavinayaka temples. In this video, we'll be talking about each temple in detail. So without any further ado, let's get started. On number 1, we have Mayureshwar Temple. Known as the Mayureshwar Ganesh Mandir, this is located in village of Moregaon near the river Kara, that is 54 km from Pune, and it is considered as the most important temple among the Ashtavinayakas. This temple is associated with Maurya Gosavi, a well-known saint of the Ganapati sect who worshipped at the Moregaon Ganesha temple. As per folklore, Ganesha defeated the Asura of Sindhu, son of Chakrapani, who is the king of Mithila. The Moregaon Ganesha temple has 4 gates facing the 4 cardinal directions, with a Murti of Ganesha on each gate showing him in 4 forms of the 4 yugas, while each of the Murtis represents a Purusartha, which means an object of human pursuit. On number 2, we have Iddhivinayak Temple. This temple is located on the banks of river Bhima in Karjat and can be reached from the village of Shirapur in Pune district. It is believed that when Vishnu was rudely woken up from his Yog Nidra, that is a yogic sleep, he went for a battle against the Asuras and did not invoke Ganesha prior to the war. Hence, he failed to defeat the Asuras. Realizing his mistake, Vishnu came to worship here at Siddhatek, invoking Ganesha with the mantra Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Pleased with the invocations, Ganesha blessed Vishnu with special powers, who thereafter slew the Asuras. The Siddhivinayak Temple sanctum was built under the patronage of Rani Ahilyabai Holkar of Indore, and an official of the Peshwa Sardar Haripant Fatke built the Nagar Khana. On number 3, we have Baleshwar Temple. This temple is located in the Sudhagat Taluka of Raigad district and contains a large Panchadhatu bell gifted by Chimaji Appa after he defeated the Portuguese in Vasai. The story associated with this temple runs as follows. A trader by the name Kalyan Sheth, who lived in the Pali region of Konkan, had a son named Balal, who was a great devotee of Ganesha from a very young age. He would often go into the forest to worship a large stone Ganesh Murti, much to the annoyance of his father. Once while Balal was deep in his prayers, his father beat him with a stick so hard that his clothes were drenched in blood. Balal became unconscious from the beating, but again started chanting Ganesha's name the moment he regained consciousness. Seeing his bhak's complete devotion, Ganesha appeared and healed his wounds. Balal wished that his god would stay in Pali forever, and Ganesha agreed. He remained in Pali, taking the name of his devotee, Baleshwar. Number 4, we have Vardhavinayak Temple. This temple is known as Vardhavinayak, which means the giver of success and fulfiller of all wishes. Here, the main image of Ganesha faces east. He is seated on a rock-cut throne and his trunk is turned towards the left. The Murti of this Ganesha was found in a pond by Dondu Putkar in 1690, and the temple was built by Subedar Ramji Mahadev Biwalkar in 1725. On number 5, we have Chintamani Ganpati Temple. The temple is situated 22 km from Pune in the village of Theur, that is located at the confluence of 3 rivers, that is Mula, Mutha and Bhima. It is believed that here Vinayak fought Gana, and after defeating him he took the jewel Chintamani back from his clutches. He returned the jewel to Rishi Kapila, who then put the jewel around the neck of Vinayaka. Hence, the name was derived Chintamani Ganpati. Here in the village of Theur, Moraya Gosavi is said to have performed penance, and according to folklore, Ganesha met his devotee in the form of a tiger. This temple was built by Sri Dharanidhar Dev, son of Moraya Gosavi. Girijatmaj Temple. This temple stands as one among 18 caves and it is the 8th one. The Sindoor adorned Murti of Girijatmaj Ganesh is unique among the Ashtavinayakas, as it has been sculpted out of the cave wall and is viewed only from the rear side. It is believed that Parvati performed penance to get Ganesha at this place. Hence the name Girijatmaj, which is Girija's Atma or Girija's son. To visit this temple in Lenyadri, which is situated around 8 kilometers from Junar, one has to climb nearly 300 stone steps. On number 7, we have Vighnaharta Ganpati Temple. Here, Ganesha is said to have defeated the Asura named Vignasura, who was created by Indra Deva, who wanted the Asura to destroy a prayer ceremony organized by the ruler Abhinandan. After losing the battle, when Vignasura asked for forgiveness, Ganesha granted him mercy and he himself remained at Ozar, taking the name of the Asura Vignahar, as per the latter's request. Situated by the river Kukadi, the temple is surrounded by high walls made of stones and the temple pinnacle is made of gold. On number 8, we have Mahaganpathi Temple. This temple is located in Ranjangaon near Pune. It is believed that Shiva worshipped Ganesha here before defeating Tripurasura, and the temple was built by Shiva himself on Tripuri Purnima. He then placed the Ganesh Murti in the form of Mahaganpati. The temple sanctum was built by Madhavrao Peshwa and the temple hall was built by Sardar Kibe of Indore, while 2 Peshwa generals donated towards the construction of the temple galleries. Interestingly, the temple has been designed in such a manner that during Dakshinyan and Uttarayan, the sun rays directly fall on the deity in the sanctum. In India, this tradition of Tirtha Yatra is deeply rooted with the realms of religious consciousness. To the devotees, these tirthas, such as the Ashtavinayaka Tirth Yatra, are much more than just geographical locations on the map. The Tirtha Yatris visiting these sacred spaces hope to end the endless cycle of life and death and achieve moksha, blessed by the sacred aura of these places. If you found this video informative, do give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi to everyone. I'll see you in the next one.